He was the bad boy of R&B, the man who could melt hearts with his smooth moves and gritty vocals, yet stir up chaos everywhere he went. Bobby Brown's name became synonymous with talent, scandal, and drama. From his rise as part of the legendary group New Edition to his solo success, Bobby became a superstar, but it wasn't without its battles. How did this king of R&B go from teenage heartthrob to a symbol of personal turmoil and redemption? Grab your popcorn because this is the roller coaster ride that is Bobby Brown's life. Bobby Brown was born on February 5, 1969, in Boston, Massachusetts, into a working-class family. He grew up in Dorchester, a neighborhood known for its tight-knit community, but also its struggles. Bobby was the second youngest of 8 children, raised by his mother Carol, a school teacher, and his father Herbert, a construction worker. Music was always a part of Bobby's life. His father's love for jazz and his mother's fondness for gospel and R&B set the stage for his future. From a young age, Bobby loved to sing and perform, often entertaining his siblings and neighbors. It wasn't long before his natural talent caught the attention of local producers, leading him to join a group of talented kids from the Boston area that would later revolutionize R&B, New Edition. Growing up in such a large family taught Bobby resilience and adaptability. While his older siblings looked out for him, they also pushed him to be independent. This early exposure to responsibility shaped his personality, giving him both confidence and a rebellious streak that would define his career. In 1981, at just 12 years old, Bobby joined New Edition, a boy band that would change the face of R&B forever. With their polished harmony, Bobby's charisma and energy made him the group's standout member. Fans adored his confident swagger and magnetic presence on stage. However, beneath the glitz and glamour, tensions simmered within the group. Bobby's rebellious attitude and desire for more creative control often put him at odds with the other members. Despite these challenges, New Edition remained one of the most successful acts of the early 1980s, paving the way for future generations of R&B artists. During this time, Bobby honed his skills as a performer, learning how to command attention and captivate audiences. He developed a unique style that blended street-smart bravado with heartfelt vulnerability, a combination that would serve him well in his solo career. In 1986, Bobby left New Edition to embark on a solo career, a decision that would prove both liberating and tumultuous. In 1988, he released his debut solo album, Don't Be Cruel, which cemented him as one of the biggest stars of the decade, featuring hits like My Prerogative, Every Little Step, and the infectious title track, Don't Be Cruel. The album showcased Bobby's unique blend of smooth vocals, bold personality, and willingness to push boundaries. Bobby's music resonated deeply with audiences, particularly young women, who were captivated by his bad boy charm. His style, a mix of street-smart bravado and heartfelt vulnerability, set him apart from other artists of the time. He became a trendsetter in R&B, influencing countless musicians who followed in his footsteps, including Usher, Chris Brown, and Justin Timberlake. But it wasn't just his music that made Bobby a household name. It was his rebellious image. Tabloids frequently featured stories about his wild antics, drug use, and controversial relationships. Bobby embraced his bad boy persona, turning it into a brand that only added to his allure. He thrived in the spotlight, using his notoriety to fuel his rise to superstardom. Behind the scenes, however, Bobby struggled with the pressures of fame. The constant scrutiny and high expectations weighed heavily on him, leading to increased substance abuse and erratic behavior. At times, it seemed like the same qualities that made him a star were also threatening to destroy him. In 1992, Bobby's life took a dramatic turn when he married Whitney Houston, one of the greatest voices in music history. Their union was a spectacle, a love story filled with highs, lows, and endless tabloid drama. As a power couple, they dominated headlines, but their relationship quickly spiraled into chaos. Bobby's increasing struggles with substance abuse, combined with Whitney's own personal issues, created a perfect storm of turmoil. The couple's public battles became fodder for the media, with reports of fights, drug use, and a volatile relationship. Despite their love for each other, it was clear that their marriage was deeply troubled. By 2007, they separated, officially ending one of the most scrutinized unions in entertainment history. The fallout from their relationship affected both of their careers. While Whitney battled her demons, Bobby continued to struggle with addiction and legal troubles. Arrested multiple times for DUI and other offenses, he seemed unable to escape the cycle of self-destruction. At his lowest point, Bobby faced serious health problems, and it appeared as though the fame he had worked so hard to achieve was slipping away. Despite the challenges, Bobby and Whitney shared a deep bond that endured even after their separation. They remained connected through their daughter, Bobby Christina Brown, whose presence brought moments of joy amidst the chaos. Despite the darkness that surrounded him, Bobby never gave up. His struggle with addiction and fame was raw and real, making him a symbol of survival. He entered rehab multiple times, determined to reclaim his life. By the mid-2000s, Bobby achieved sobriety, marking a turning point in his journey toward redemption. In 2009, Bobby returned to the music scene with his album, The Masterpiece. Though it didn't replicate the commercial success of his earlier work, the album received positive reviews from critics and demonstrated his resilience. It was a testament to his ability to adapt and grow, even after years of hardship. Beyond music, Bobby focused on rebuilding his relationships, particularly with his children. His bond with his daughter, Bobby Christina Brown, became central to his healing process. Together, they appeared on reality TV shows like Being Bobby Brown, offering fans a glimpse into their lives and showcasing Bobby's efforts to be a better father in person.
And then take me across the lake there, behind a tree.
Through these experiences, Bobby learned valuable lessons about humility, accountability, and perseverance. He began to embrace his role as a mentor, sharing his story with others facing similar struggles. His transformation inspired many, proving that even the most damaged lives can find purpose and meaning. In 2015, Bobby's world was rocked by the tragic death of his daughter, Bobby Christina Brown. Found unconscious in her bathtub at the age of 22, her passing was eerily reminiscent of her mother's death 3 years earlier. The loss devastated Bobby, leaving him to grapple with grief and heartbreak once again. Bobby Christina's death overshadowed much of Bobby's progress, but it also reinforced his commitment to honoring her memory. Through interviews and public appearances, he spoke openly about the importance of family, love, and forgiveness, using his platform to inspire others facing similar struggles. Her passing served as a painful reminder of the fragility of life and the lasting impact of addiction. Bobby channeled his pain into action, advocating for mental health awareness and substance abuse recovery programs. In doing so, he honored Bobby Christina's legacy while continuing his own journey of healing. Bobby Brown's legacy is one of contradictions. A man whose talent and charisma made him a star, but whose personal demons almost derailed it all. His impact on the music industry is undeniable. Albums like Don't Be Cruel remain staples of R&B history, influencing generations of artists and shaping the genre's evolution. Though his life was marked by struggles, Bobby proved that even after the darkest moments, there is always room for redemption. He not only created music that will live forever, but also reminded us that no matter how many times you fall, it's about how you rise that defines you. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that fame is fleeting, but character endures. Bobby Brown may have been the bad boy of R&B, but he ultimately became a symbol of hope and resilience, a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Bobby Brown's life story is one of triumph, chaos, redemption, and heartache. From being the king of R&B to facing personal battles and rebuilding his life, Bobby's journey was nothing short of legendary. What's your favorite Bobby Brown song or moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Black Crown Chronicles for more stories of Black icons who changed the world.